The vote will proceed without any explanation,
No, Mr. President.
and after that, we will allow the gentleman from Taguig to explain his vote.
Mr. President,
We call for
Mr. President.
a division of the House. So those who are
Mr. President, Mr. President, when you object, you're allowed to explain your
Senator-
objection and state
Senator
your
Lacson
objection.
is recognized.
Thank you. Your Honors, pursuant to Rule 2 of the Rules of Procedures on Impeachment Trials as amended, I move to elect Senator Judge Francis Joseph Guevara Escudero as the presiding officer of this impeachment court.
Objection, Mr. President, and may I allow to...
We proceed
Objection,
to...
Mr. President, I'm allowed to object and I'm allowed to
Yes,
explain
you're
my
allowed to
objection.
object. You're allowed to object, but we will proceed
Mr.
with
President.
the division
Mr.
of
President,
the House.
point of
So
order.
those who
Sir,
are
point of order,
those
Mr.
who are
President.
in favor of the
Mr.
motion
President,
of
you're
Senator
allowed to
Lacson,
explain para
please-
ma-convince mo nga
please
yung iba.
raise your hand. We will vote by raising of hands. So,
First, may I dispute that you used the word fact. It is not a fact that the rules were changed because it is being disputed that first, there was no quorum at that day. Second, if we are going to amend the rules of impeachment for the impeachment trial in plenary under the rules of the Senate, Section 136, second paragraph says, the rules may be amended by means of a motion that should be presented at least 1 day before its consideration. It was not presented on June 2. So, we did not follow our rules. So, a rule that was passed that did not follow our rules or amendment that was passed that did not follow our rules is void. You cannot get anything out of it. It is a nullity. So, if today we pass a change in our rules, and we do not follow our own rules in changing the rules, we cannot follow that rules. Secondly, Mr. President, the impeachment court already adopted our rules. Iba po ang plenary, tama po kayo doon, I agree with you there. Iba po yung impeachment court. So is the impeachment court now hostage or subject to whatever changes the legislative body does and we will not adopt? Then why did we adopt the rules when we took our oath? We adopted it because the impeachment court is not powerless to talk about our rules. But finally, Mr. President, for the sake of argument, just for the sake of argument, wag na natin tignan yung mga amendments. It's against the Constitution. So can the impeachment court disobey the Constitution? If the Constitution says the presiding officer should be the Senate President, can we now say na no, pagbotohan natin kung sino? Because if we say that we can, what next? Will we add to the articles of impeachment? Will we lower the bar of the quantum of evidence needed? Will we say that baliwala na yung pre-trial brief at bahala na si Batman? So, Mr. President, I thought that's why we have the rules. Because when we have the rules, it dictates fair play. And the rule says, it is the Senate President who will preside. So if now we're not going to follow the rules, anong pinag-uusapan natin patas? Anong pinag-uusapan natin due process? Anong pinag-uusapan natin na fairness? It is who we chose as Senate President is a political. So we made our case doon na we would have a more fair. You made your case, you got the majority. Now you got the majority, we will give you all the support, Mr. President. But we have to follow the Constitution. We cannot have a trial where we do not follow the Constitution, Mr. President. I think pinaka-basic po yun. Saan sa Constitution po nakalagay, Mr. President, that ang nakalagay dito po, only in case the President, let me give you a hypothetical. God forbid, God forbid may mangyari sa Pangulong Marcos, maging Pangulo ngayon po, si Sara Duterte. My view is tuloy yung impeachment. Pero, ang magpre-preside na yung Chief Justice. O pwede ba tayo magbotohan na wag yung Chief Justice ang wag yung Chief Justice ang mag-preside? So how is it possible that today we're starting out on the wrong foot by arguing who will preside when the Constitution already settled it, Mr. President? So I appeal to my colleagues. There are a lot of accommodations, there are a lot of things, may bigayan talaga dito. May botohan, may caucus, may in-camera discussions. Pero pagdating kung sino magpre-preside na malinaw sa konstitusyon, huwag na natin pag-awayan yun. The prosecution is here. I think they're ready. The defense is here. I think they're ready. Let's give the Filipino people, a fair trial. Hindi po fair kung pipiliin natin kung sino kahit sinong magaling, kahit ako piliin nyo. Hindi ko po tatanggapin yon kasi mali po yon. Hindi po yun ang nakalagay sa konstitusyon natin. Very, very clear po sa records ng Constitutional Commission. Walang makaka-amend doon. We are not given any latitude on this matter, Mr. President. I appeal to you, Mr. President. This is your Senate presidency.
Thank you. Thank you.